Yeah,
Did you hear that?
yeah, recording the project.
All right, all right. I don't know I don't know what to call you, man.
I just
My
you can
man, my man Nigel. Uh, cool
welcome.
Nigel. Just yeah. This is my. I honestly couldn't think of a name for the pie. I could not think of anything. Uh, but yeah, man. How you been? How you been? It's been a minute.
Living life, man. Traveling, doing my thing, meet new people.
Oh, that's great, man. Whew, man. I've been feeling like I've been listening to new Kanye. Like, oh man, I messed it up. Oh, listening to
Yeah,
old Kanye, feeling like new Kanye. It's
man.
great. It's been great, man. I know
That's
you
my
see the line too, boy. I know you see the line.
boy. I ain't gonna pull mine off, man. I'm gonna
Oh
hold this.
nah, I seen yours. I seen yours though.
I'm gonna hold it down. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Ugh.
Oh man. So you seen the did you see the prices for the did you see what's offered with the VIP and VIP plus?
I did. I mean, I
Yeah.
I mean, I am, man. It is what it is to me. I ain't got to be around them. I enjoy myself being around the people.
Oh
You know,
yeah. Oh yeah. I'm waiting to see everybody again next year. Like that, man.
hey, we planning something for next year, man. It's gonna be big.
Oh, say like um I'm like I'm integral into like different groups now apparently. So there's you remember Luigi?
Oh yeah, the chick.
Yeah.
Yeah,
She planned on getting like an Airbnb and then having like two Airbnbs like right next to each other and having a party every night. I'm like,
mm.
oh, I don't know about all that, man. But
We looking for a venue right now. Pretty much everybody that was there that night.
oh
Uh,
yeah,
y'all kind of got together. Well, I messaged everybody like, hey, this is the plan. This is what we got going on next year. We gonna turn that junk up next year. We did our thing this
oh
year.
yeah, oh
But
yeah.
that was
But
organized. That was unorganized. I was like, next year, we have a little something that's gonna be planned and organized. So it's gonna be crazy.
I felt bad because the main thing I was doing, I'm like, I don't know if they want too many people out here, but I'm just gonna keep inviting there. Like I invited at least like 10 people out there. Like I feel really weird, but hey, you know, hey, everybody had a good time. That's all that matter,
Yup.
man. Man, what was like what was your favorite part of the entire thing? What was your favorite part of DreamCon itself?
Man, when I had everybody out there and everybody was like, see. Oh man, that was the best
that
moments
was
of all Dreamcon.
that was perfect. Like,
Everybody came together, man. Everybody was like, yeah, we out here having fun with Nigel and
yeah.
just vibing all together. We missed the concert, we missed the party and everything. Man, we had we had like the best time all DreamCon out
Oh
there.
yeah. Oh
You
yeah.
know,
That was that was amazing. Like when what it was when like all the guests and stuff like dang, I was so petty. I didn't want to invite them because I forgot who it was. I think it was I don't know him, but yeah, I was walking in the lobby and I seen like every guest down there, like all the RDC, all the social media people, all of them, and they like, oh man, what we gonna do now? Like we can't get into the after party, and the other location they had for the after party was wasn't really a short thing, and so oh man, we passed by Mark and he said, man, I'm just looking for something to do. But no, the other dude, he was like, I'm just looking for something to do right now. And and Mark passed by and he said, "Oh man, me too, man." And I'm like, I got something to do. That was amazing. My my friend kind of hold me though because he walked because he went to sleep every night. He went to sleep before 12, and that, oh man, oh, that made me so mad. It's like, oh man, you trying to come down to the pools? Nah, I'm tired. I went back up there to see if he was interested. He's like, I'll think about it. He was asleep. He was out, dog. I was so heated. Like, oh, you had a good time, you know? Yeah.
We come
Um.
party, man. You know what I'm saying? We party, man. We turned it up. That's on Donda for real.
Oh yeah. We. Oh man.
Ah,
Have you kept up with like anybody um from there?
man, everybody hit me up, man. Still, I talked to a couple people that said they were gonna contact me because they wanted to talk. They contact me and we
Yeah.
talk. Some people asked me to be a part of different things, stuff like that. I said, for sure, man. Whatever. Somebody asked me on a video game. I was like, of course, man, I'll be on a video game. I'm flattered. Yeah,
Oh,
sure.
that sounds dope as hell.
Yeah. So I'm like, oh yeah, sure, man. I'll be on a video game. Let's do it.
See,
Oh,
the one thing I love about you, you were like, I don't say magnetic, like, and like, I don't know what it is, but like your entire just you just attracts so many people, and it's so genuine. Like, man, like real, real stuff. Like, you really changed my life, man. Like, oh my god. Like when I talked to y'all that night at the bar, that Friday, yeah, that Friday, and then when it went to that Saturday, man, it was perfect. That was chef's kiss. And you had text me, and come down to the pool, man. I'm like, I ain't really feeling the pool. I'm trying to see some, yeah, I'm trying to see some booty. But hey, man, I got the best of both worlds when I went out there.
yeah, man. Hey, it was crazy because I had all the girls. Like
Oh,
they were just first, like the girls. I was just all the people I was walking around with, like the whole time I was Dreamcon were girls. And then I was separated and go connect with a whole bunch of other people. Then I would come back and then kick it with them.
yeah.
And it was just there was like guys would be like, man, oh no. And then they'll come out there and be like, yeah, yeah. It was like a bunch of girls, man. I'm like, bro. I said, you come out here, bro. I said, these are my friends. Don't come out here being weird. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Pressing them too hard. You gonna do your thing. But
yeah,
I don't come out here being weird, man. I'm about to actually leave. But we all have a good time. Ain't nobody acting
yeah. That
weird.
was wasn't no
Some of the
static. Everybody was just chilling, what was
it
that
was some
guy?
other shorties that came out there, man. Shorty was like, she asked, I what? How did I figure out how old she was? She she did something. Yep. I asked for her Instagram, right? So she had me on Instagram. And then when I went back to follow them back on Instagram, I looked at the page and she had just graduated high school. And I said, when she came, like before I had to come out, I said, I know how old you are now. I said, so don't come out there acting a fool,
Yeah,
You still young. But we young, we already having time. So, I watch it, make sure you good. And they had a good time too. With nobody being weird with them either. So
oh yeah.
talk to them.
That one dude, he went really hard. I forgot his. I feel bad for forgetting his
Jonathan.
name. That was Jonathan.
Yeah.
Uh,
Light skinned dude, real skinny.
yeah, I thought his name was Josh for a second. I was gonna say, oh man, I feel bad. Yeah, that dude was. Oh man, I don't know who said it. Somebody said he was starving. I'm like, man, that's hey, y'all gotta chill, man. But hey, man, that was everybody out there was just came out there for the vibes. Like that's been on my mind. Like that night has been on my mind for like the past. It's been like 4 weeks now.
Yeah, man.
Like I can't wait till next year.
Hey, we planning. Hey, man, I'm gonna get the threes just in case anybody watching or whatever. I don't want to put too much out there, but we're gonna have the 360 camera out in that jank, bro.
Oh, okay.
For real. So yeah, I'm excited about that, man, because we didn't have that many memories other than a couple of videos I took.
Yeah.
I can remember. I don't know if anybody else got their own videos, but like I only got like a couple, and that's really just the sheesh moment. And yeah, that's pretty much it. But I'm like, we need to film this next year because it was a vibe.
Oh
Like
yeah.
it was definitely a vibe.
I got a couple videos, but they were all when I was like, when I was messed up. So I'm like, it was just videos of like me shooting a video of everybody else having a good time, and I'm just trying to get some. Yeah, I was hot dog. I shouldn't drink no Douce.
Man, man, we had so much fun. Me just thinking about it, man, going back, man, it was just, the energy was great, man. I just needed that. I
Oh
mean, like
yeah.
everybody else saying it, but I needed it too, man. It was like when I was talking to you, I was telling you about how when I came out there, man, I was a broke, like broke. I had to pay for my trip, and I was expecting to get paid. I had a couple, I had some money in my account, but they took this big lump sum of money out of my account and put me in the negative by a lot.
Yeah.
And while I was out there, man, it was just like, you know, I was like, God, I really want to meet new people. I ain't got no money on me. I said, but I'm trusting you. And I'm expecting to have a really good time, connect with people, and it not be weird
Yeah.
by myself. You go places by yourself. You expect it to be weird because you don't know nobody. You don't know of nobody. You just there. Like, I
Yeah.
didn't even call the content creators. So when I seen them, I just walked past them and didn't say anything because I didn't know it was like a regular person. But
Yeah.
or some of them I even talked to like they were just like regular people. And me doing that, some of them follow me on Instagram. Like uh Dylan
Dylan. Yeah, I remember that.
follows me on Instagram, Daquan, uh some other people, man. But it was just me just walking around just connecting with people and people just vibed with me. And it was good. I ain't had no money. But the next day, man, my account was in a positive by more than it was before. I got
Oh.
and
Okay.
I'm like, man, God, I thank you for this and that. And I went off and, I was helping buying other people's stuff. I went off and got all the stuff I wanted. We went out to eat, me and the girls. And, I paid, well, I tried to pay for the food, but they were insisting on paying for my food. But,
Oh.
so I bought drinks um, and stuff like that. And we all had fun doing that, whatever. Then my account was back plus some more. And I hadn't even got paid that week. So it was just a blessing for me, just all
Yeah.
around. I got a chance to meet all these great people, you know what I mean? I got a chance to speak to every single one of them individually. I got a chance to touch them, emotionally and let them know that, I guess that's why a lot of people that called me was like, said the same thing you were saying, like, you're just a genuine guy. And, it's just like people just gravitate towards you just off you just being you. And I was like, well, that's what God told me to do when I came out there was be you. I said, who is that? He said, the same person you are with me. And I was like, bet. All right, bet. I went out there, I did that, and man, it took off, man. It took off, man. I met the staff. The staff was letting me in all different kinds of places, got my VIP pass because I done connected with them. Um, man, it was crazy, man. I mean, I can't wait for next year. It's gonna be insane. I
Oh
hope
yeah.
we can get a big venue. I'm expecting to get
Oh.
a nice venue next year, and then we all just like rock out, man. Just nice DJ. Just gonna play some music that we all can actually vibe to. Not that regular club stuff, but
Yeah.
you can vibe with. And some for the girls. The girls obviously wanted to twerk. We had a twerk session outside, and it was the guys and the girls twerking, which is just funny as hell,
Oh
man.
yeah.
Man, I'm like, hey, man. I saw the girls that was over there doing their own thing by themselves, and I saw the guys were like just sitting off. We kind of like the little nerd community or whatever. Some of us. And so they was sitting off by themselves. I'm like, bro, what's in there? Come here, man, come here. So they came over there and I said, I'm like, hey man, what y'all dancing with each other? They looked at me kind of funny at first. They was like looking at them like, this nigga is like, ew. I'm like, hey bro, so why would y'all dance on them? And next thing you know, it was just, they started dancing, then the girls started dancing, and everybody, it just mixed at that point, all that shyness and everybody being scared to just be themselves and have fun, all that just went straight out the window. And then everybody, that's when it really kicked off. Everybody was just
Yeah.
vibing. Like, I said, this right here made me happy. Like this is my highlight moment for the year, to see a big group of people happy, having fun together and enjoying themselves without being scared or worrying about what somebody else thinks. Everybody out here just being themselves. They dressed weird.
Yeah.
I'm like, man, there's some weird dressed people out here. Some people, I don't think the musky guys came out there, but they was at Dreamcon. I said next year I'm gonna get a stand because people have been telling me I need to go and be a content creator. I need to be a guest next year, and I'm like, I don't know. So I think I might get a stand and have like Axe body spray and like some Arm and Hammer deodorant.
Yup.
You know what I mean? And maybe like some mouthwash or like just like the spray, and then have that sitting there and be like, hey, bro, this is free.
Go nuts.
That's for you or whatever. You know what I mean? And bro, yeah, have fun. Like, suffocate yourself with it.
Like, nah, I'm good, bro. They gonna pass your tape. They gonna tax you up. There was,
hey, bro, let me spray you real quick. You see how that smell, bro? Ooh. You can get autograph now, bro. Not all you need it. You want why people evading you, but this right here is going to attract them. The extra spray, make sure you spray some on your ass too. You know what I mean?
'cause I was, man, that Friday when I was granddad, and when I tell you, when I took the clothes off, they were rancid, bro. Cause I was sweating, I was just sweating my ass off. And I'm like, man, that would have been good because someone was talking about, oh, I'm going to charge people $10 a swipe of a bar of deodorant. Like, that's a good business plan. But when you said everybody was getting comfortable, do you remember me taking my shirt off?
Ooh. No.
You know?
Oh, whoa. I think my shirt off was too. I mean, I think my shirt, what did I just say? Or I think my shirt was off too. But man, I did not know you took your shirt off.
Yeah, I took it off right in front of you. You said, "Oh my God!" You said You either said pepperonis or salami, but
Oh,
yeah.
it's the big nipple. I remember now. I remember now. Wow. Oh yeah, you definitely got caught.
What you mean? I'm gonna do it again.
Hey, I'm doing.
Now, if I stink, yeah, just throw some X at me, I ain't gonna do it then.
Cash right here. Ping. Oh man. Ooh.
Uh,
Dreamcon was so great. I was not expecting to see the people that I saw
oh,
at
same.
Dreamcon. Like I was expecting to see like some stank ass nerds, and that's it. I'm like, when I got there, are like little kids.
Yeah.
When I got there, I was like, so damn, she bad. I'm like, what? Boy, you beat her there, boy. I'm like, man, it was, I forgot that there were nerdy females that were freaks.
Oh
And
yeah.
I thought, they came out and showed out. Shorty had the titties out, bro. It's this chick named Renee that's a cosplayer, but she does OnlyFans.
Oh,
And she was there. And I was like, man, this is my shop. But I wasn't there for all that. But I didn't let her be. She was super short and she was weird off the camera. So
there was one. The, sorry. There was that one. There was that one. What it was. I can't put it. There was one. I think it was. She was Deku. She was. I think if she was a Deku walk on, I could not tell the difference. But she did this one. She was just throwing ass all weekend. Like she was just shaking ass, and she said, "Oh, people only remember me for throwing ass and wearing this." I'm like, she made that a blessing. She made that weekend a blessing for me. I'm like, I need to get that this early in the morning. But like, I tried to do the same thing with all the guests, but there was some that I just couldn't avoid, like Berleezy, because I seen Berleezy earlier that day, and he said nice, and then a little bit later he seen me in my cosplay, and I was gonna ask for a picture, and he said I gotta take a picture with you. I'm like, oh my goodness! And if you see the picture, it's hilarious. I might post on Instagram for my birthday or something, but this man said I gotta take a picture with my future self because I was granddad, and then he said, "All right, Dad, you have a great day." I was gonna cry, and then I seen Afro Sinju.
oh yeah, Afro was there. I didn't even know he was there, man.
Oh yeah. See, I don't know Afro Sinju that well. I just knew his girl, Barefoot Tasha, and I'd be watching her streams all the time. And she the one that put me on like Zach Fox. Oh, by the way, I meant to tell you this. You low key look like a bigger version of Zach Fox on some stuff.
Zach Fox.
You don't know who he is? Ah, you gotta look him up. I'm gonna send you something about it later, but yeah, she threw me on Zach Fox and Thundercat. But yeah, me and her like was talking. I'm like, oh my goodness, like it's crazy because one, she's just amazing, and then two, she tall as hell. Like when people tell you they height online, I'll believe that shit because she had a solid like I would say foot on me. She had like a solid 2-3 inches on me. I'm like, nah, I can't post this. As much as I won't post that picture, but like, nah, I was wearing Air Force and everything, dog.
Hey, you
Oh man,
tall.
I'm tall.
You tall. Bro. Oh
Oh
yeah,
really?
my
Hmm? We
was
about the, I guess we about the same height, I think.
I'm 6'1". So
Yeah, I'm about that. Yeah, 6'1", maybe 6'2". I can't think. I don't really know about that. I be saying I put last time I went to the doctor, I would put like 6'2", just cause like I don't want to be low 5'11". Them I ain't gonna say it. I ain't gonna say it. I don't want to cuss too much. Or yeah, I won't cuss too much on this. You can. I don't care. But
gee.
hey, I don't like that language. I love that language, but still. Every time I hear sheets, I think about you. I'm like, dang. Like I get a tear, like a tear rolls down my eyes. Like, man, I really missed that weekend, bro. Like when you and I forgot her name. It's a month, April. When you and April said this was like an HBCU experience, I'm like, y'all right about that. Because I don't know if you knew this. I did a semester at Southern University, in Louisiana. Yeah, I'm like, this. Yeah, kind of, sort of. Yeah, I don't really know the full experience, but like I felt it. I felt it. I didn't want to cough. I was about to cough. Oh man. So the thing about this whole meeting is, I was upset because you said 12, and I remember it was 12 EST yesterday, and then it was 12. Yeah, I'm like, oh, it's 12 CST. That yeah, we're gonna do it then. Now I had to rush and set stuff up. Like before this, I was man, I was the smelliest of dudes in Dreamcon. But weird thing enough, I smelled more like people smelled better to me than they did like smelly. Like if that made any sense. Like the only smelly dude I could think of was I ain't gonna say him. I ain't gonna say his name.
Yeah.
Yeah, because yeah, I'm feel bad, but man, it was an all around great weekend though. I can't wait for it next year. But well, yeah, I can't wait for it next year and tomorrow. Whew, uh,
Yeah,
I'm
crazy. I
kind.
was like, they definitely should have interviewed me for DreamCon. I was like, bro, y'all should have interviewed me for DreamCon. I was
Oh
like,
yeah,
we had our own thing separate. I was like, man, it's just like we had our own vibe on the side. I was like,
yeah,
I wish ain't nobody else have that going on like that during the whole convention. So I'm like, it's people waiting for next year to do what we did this year.
right.
So I'm like, and next year we're gonna do it big. I'm like, and it's just like, man, yo, by the way, my camera
Mm-hmm.
is that thing was good. Well, look at that thing.
On God.
Boy, 60 FPS. But it's my GoPro. I didn't know that I could use my GoPro as a web camera.
Really?
Yeah, it blew me away. I was like, can I use my GoPro as a webcam? It was like, yeah, sure. Like, so this whole time I here looking for hundreds of dollars to spend on a camera to use as a webcam, and I already have a webcam.
What do you use your GoPro for? Like,
Whenever I go on trips and stuff like that, I do wild stuff. I went snowboarding last year. Um, I might go. Well, I was planning on going surf, but I can't surf. But I can snowboard. But maybe
hey,
I can. I haven't tried it. Yeah.
figure it out. Figure it out. That sound fun. Well, snowboarding sounds fun. I don't really mess with the ocean like that. There's too much.
Yeah, I think the ocean probably be better. Like I think I probably fractured my tailbone from snowboarding. So yeah, it still hurts now. So, yeah, it's probably a fracture. You know what I mean? But it's all good.
Where you went snowboarding at?
North Carolina.
North Carolina. Oh, I don't know why I said the Appalachian Mountains. I'm like, dang, because I know you be going places.
Yeah, man. Hey, man, I've been on after DreamCon. Man, I went to before DreamCon. I was at Vegas, so I went from Vegas to DreamCon to I think I was in Chicago. From Chicago to Minneapolis, which was stank. I guess they had a fire or something going on out there, and you couldn't see anything. All you could see was smoke or fog, but it didn't look like fog. It was too thick to be fog, so it was smoke, and it stinks. But that was cool. Then I kicked it in New York for a while. Um, I was in Cleveland for a little bit. Yeah, and then I had to come back home. Now I'm back home, man.
So this is like a test run. So if whenever you tell me you need to peace out, you can just let me know. Because I know you said you couldn't do 12. Well, you couldn't do
Oh well,
one.
yeah, I could have did one. It was just like I don't know. I guess I wanted it to depend on how long it would be. How long the podcast was going to be. So I don't want to leave anywhere from 3 and 4 to open.
Uh,
So I know usually podcasts usually be long because they have a lot of questions or whatever, so on and so forth. So
this is test run. Like all the one on what I plan on doing is though, it's about I plan on having like 4 or 5 people on it. I want you on it, but I want you on it, but it's gonna be like it's I have a name for that. I'm not gonna say it yet, but um what I want is I want like like 5 of us to just talk about particular topics like this or that, which one is better. Um it's gonna be literally just about anything. And some kind of like back and forth what RDC do, but this is not just gonna be about anime. Hmm.
Disrespect Kanye West and this Donda album.
Yes. I'm
I
probably not
might
gonna listen to
get up close and be like, Kanye, stop playing with me. Drop the album, or I'm gonna have to come see you down at Mercedes-Benz Stadium, and that's on Donda.
it. On his mama? That's on his. You put it on his own mama. I was thinking about doing some ASMR because I don't know if this sounds good to you or not, but I think it sounds pretty nice when I listen to it myself. Like this is just so soothing. Sorry.
I want to say that was a little sus, but that sounded a little sexy. So,
hey, man. You you gotta appreciate a good looking man. You know what I'm saying? You gotta uplift our kings.
you know what I'm
Like
saying?
you looking great today, King,
Yeah, I
with
see it.
your heel squad shirt on.
Yeah, you know what time it is. You know the Nickelodeon. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah, I got the Kobe Bryant on the wall over there.
Oh yeah, I seen him.
You know what I'm saying? I got Muhammad Ali on the other side, but he on the other side. And I got my animal stuff over. Matter of fact, I'll let you. Oh, it's dirty over there. You know, I ain't even gonna show you there.
Oh, you got what kind of animals you got? Man, I got something for you right here. This is my Sweeney
What's funny?
Brandy. Ooh.
Oh, you showing?
Oh.
I mean, let me call my boy over here.
Yeah, she is just adorable.
What's up,
Yeah.
man? This is my boy Bud.
Oh.
What's up, dude? Say hey. What I mean? You just that's how you feel. Okay. Anyways, yeah,
Man, oh, I want to bring her so bad.
I don't want to bring him.
Like she loves people. The only thing is uh, she's so small. Like she like 11 weeks. She's still
Oh,
11 weeks, so she can't really go nowhere. He's what?
he's old. He's
How
about like
old?
10 years old.
Sheesh, he's 70 and dog is. Damn.
He old. You know what I mean? So
Oh, she's just amazing. Let me put her down because she gonna get on my nerves after a while.
look, say what's up. You know, that's
Oh,
it.
you want to see the other dog? Oh.
What's it on? Bye. Bad enough. Bye bye. Okay, whatever, man. You gonna chill right?
I low key wanted to have. Well, wait. Okay, so I have other guests in mind. I have one guy you didn't meet, Miguel. That guy was real cool. He helped me settle like a 2 year argument, and I'm in love with that guy. Cool dude.
Yeah.
Miguel. You remember that one dude that I brought out there? He was the guy that I gave my other like he was the one guy that I gave my other two ticket to on Twitter. He had like I don't say dreads. He had twists or whatever in his hair. I don't know how to describe it.
The two of us,
Uh,
only two guys, three guys in twist. Which was he? The dark skinned guy at twist, or
yeah, dark skinned guy, black shirt. Dang, I forgot. I brought him alone. I can't remember. I can't remember exactly how to describe him. But yeah, I'm doing interview with him. Um, I know about doing an interview with April or I can't remember the other one. I can't remember the other person.
you got what talking about the girls that was with me? You got April. You got
No, it was another one I met at the bar.
you got her cousin Hannah.
Not her cousin. They were like it was a woman with like her husband at the bar.
I they said something about them buying drinks or something like that. I don't remember them. Somebody black guy.
He was like they were both like fair skin, like they were both light.
Beard, jury.
Uh, 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 I don't want to look at my phone and like find it. But yeah. Oh, I gotta have Joe. I got to have Joe. That man.
Look at it.
Hmm?
So I just thought Joe last month.
Yeah, I was. I've been thinking about Joe a lot because I want to know how he pulled that off. Like he got the Infinity Gauntlet of badges. He had the weekend pass, VIP, guest, press, volunteer staff, and he was only missing staff and something else. I just can't think of it. Yeah, that man, he was going everywhere. That was the only reason he got on stage. Nobody asked him no questions. I'm like, man, that's cold as hell.
That's my boy Joe, man. I had went up to Joe. I met Joe. I walked up to him. Well, I didn't tell Joe stuff, but I asked him, I was like, hey man, I was like, you having a good time? He was like, yeah. I said, well, I don't sound like you having the best time. What's up? He was like, well, I said, you wanted some more stuff? He was like, yeah. And I was like, okay, why don't you get it? And, blah, blah. I said, I said, you want one of these? He was like, yeah. He's like, I wanted the blah, blah, blah one. And, they cost like such and such amount of money. And I was like, okay. I was like, man, if you really want one, then I'll buy it for you. He was like, for real? I'm like, yeah, man. He was like, seriously? I'm like, Joe, seriously. Like, do you want it? Do you not want it? He's like, yeah. He gets he's like, I never had anybody do this for me before. I'm like, man, no big deal, man. It's just money. You know? I was like, what makes me feel good is that you're here having a good time. I don't know why it matters that much to me because it's not like it's my event or anything, but it's just like I want everybody to have a good time.
Yeah, I feel that.
I did.
That's that.
Steve.
I'm trying to remember how I met Joe by I met Joe from the bar because he was all like he was just sitting alone, and I'm like, man, let me go talk to Joe real quick. Hey, I conjugated with everybody at that bar side. It was so everybody was just so cool.
I remember.
Just about everybody because like I was like going from like the beginning to like the very end, and I think it was Hannah and Don that were talking, and they said, "Oh, we was wondering when he's gonna get to us." I'm like, "Oh man, I didn't notice. I was okay. I didn't notice that people was noticing me doing that."
Oh no, it was like, yeah. I was like, man, he about to come over here with it. And he was like, yeah, he came over there. Hey, what's up, bro? I'm like, yep. I'm like, all right. Well, yeah,
Man, what was that happened? I was trying. Oh man. Oh,
April
that's
was amazing. Like, I think God had let me meet April first. It was like I needed to meet April first. April she was like the glue that made everything work. I was just me being me, and I was good enough to connect with all these different people. But her was, she kind of had it to where it was structured. So
yeah.
I was like, man, she kind of had the whole thing structured, and that's kind of what she does, man. She real cool. I need to call April. I ain't talked to her since.
I wanna interview her, but I don't know. If like, oh, I don't know. I'd be nervous to ask people. Like, I already have like this month's like people that I want to do, but then next month it's like, yeah, I'm kind of nervous, man. I'm like, I don't know if people want to do this. Like, I don't mind rejection, but if it's like somebody that I really want to meet, if I really want to talk to them, and they be like, no, oh, I'm gonna be so hurt. Like, if you said no, if you and Joe said no, oh man, I would have came to DreamCon. I would have came to DreamCon the next year. I'm like, I want to act like I would know y'all. It's like, Nate.
I bet
They
you
come
can't.
here,
Yeah, like that, man. We gonna have a good time next year. I know that much, but I'm happy to do a podcast. I'm happy to do anything, man. It's a joy to me. Uh, I'm happy I got my webcam working. I know that I got this. I don't have to go buy one, so that's good for me. People been asking me to make content and stuff, so I'm like, I don't know, man. I mean, I would like to.
yeah.
Um, that'd be fun, but I do a lot of traveling, which I probably can make content that way too. But
Oh, definitely.
I get getting out there and just doing it for me.
That's people been telling me to do content since I was broke in like 2017, 2018, and I'm just not doing it. I'm like, yeah, I guess I will, because man, like creatively, I've been rejuvenated creatively in just about every aspect, from Dreamcon. And before I get into this next topic, before I finish my thought, before I forget it, um, Zeno Robinson.
Oh
I
yeah,
feel I
yeah.
feel bad. He was at the bar that night, and I was trying to think who he was from My Hero. I didn't know if he was that the lock guy or if he was Hawks. And I remember, I guess right when I said Hawks, and I had I drank with him. I took a shot with with Zeno Robinson, and that made my whole night. Oh, that just that didn't okay. Honestly, like, that was a real big part of my night, because when I was just drunk and just when I as soon as I got drunk, that was my night right there, from like 7 to like 4 o'clock in the morning. That was it. Um,
I didn't even know who Zeno was, bro. Like when they it was like, oh yeah, that's the voice for dude, academia at Fire Force, and I'm like, so I don't know what that is. Like, but I've watched Fire Force and I've seen My Hero Academia, but I didn't know like who he was. So they were telling me, I was like, oh, whatever, man. He was over there drinking, having a good time, talking with people and stuff. And I'm like, okay, whatever. I didn't really want to go over there and talk to him to make it seem like I was being a fan or anything.
yeah,
So I probably would have talked to him if they didn't say anything
you're
to
trying to
me.
be cool.
Yeah, I just like doing my thing, man. I ain't all that. I took pictures of everybody else with people. The only person I want to take a picture with was Berlin, and I didn't do that. But I met Berlin. I talked to him, chopped it up and everything. And then I was like, bro, I'm built. I'm gonna start doing my content and stuff like that. I said, I'll be up there on the stage too. He was like, all right, man. He said, when you start doing your content, whatever, he said, hit me up, and then we can collab or whatever. And I'm like, for real? Like, yeah, 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 hit me up, bro. And I'm like, bet, I'm holding to it. He's like, all right, bro. I'm saying, you can be here tomorrow. I'm like, yeah. He said, yo, we can catch up tomorrow. I'm like, all right, man. I'll catch up with you tomorrow. We talk, whatever. So I connected with what's his name, Mo Lowry. Uh, Mo Lowry said he's doing a comic book. I think he said he's gonna start working on doing an anime or something like that. And I was like, bro, if you need anybody to be in here or anything like that, you want somebody to, shoot ideas with and stuff. So bro, just hit me up. So I got his number, and contact stuff with him. I think Mo Lowry is probably the content creator I talked with the most at Dreamcon, because it was like everywhere I went, I saw him. I was like, "What's up, bro?" He was like, "Oh, what's up on Justice?" Um, I'm like, "Yeah, bro, you ain't gotta do that." I'm like, "Yeah, bro, you ain't gotta do that, man. We cool, we all good." You know what I mean? But it's cool to see. I guess for everybody, everybody's been saying the same thing at the Dreamcon. It's motivated them to go out there and do it for themselves.
Yeah,
Even for me, I feel like I probably was like one of the hardest people to motivate to do it, because it's like I'll say I'll do something, and usually most of the times I'll do it. But if it involves other people supporting me, more often I probably wouldn't do it, because I don't try to look for people to support me. If they do, they do. If they don't, they don't.
Yeah.
But content creator, you're creating content for people. You know what I mean? So just for the content creators that I met to be like, yeah, they're gonna support me if I make content, and then the other people that were just there at DreamCon just to enjoy it, but like, bro, you make content, yeah, I'll support you, bro. I'll watch, blah blah blah, so on and so forth. I'm like, man, I guess I really need to. Somebody called me and was like, bro, like, I don't know why you're not already a successful content creator. He was like, look what you did. I'm like, what are you talking about? He said, bro, look what you did, bro. You had all these people come out and have fun. And it was like the best night ever.
Yeah.
And like, you did that. And I'm like, I said, well, I had a little help from him and blah, blah. I was like, no, but it was because of you. You did it. And I'm like, well, I guess, you know what I'm saying? I was like, well, you need to, learn to accept how great you are. I'm like, yeah, I guess, I don't like taking all the light, you know what I mean? I don't like it all just be shined on me, because I feel like wherever I go is always somebody that's helping or supporting. And I
Yeah.
like for everybody to feel good, you know what I mean? I want everybody, to enjoy it too. I don't want anybody to feel like left out or anything. So I'm like, you know what, they helped, they did this, and they did that, and I couldn't do this. I couldn't have done it without so on and so forth. So when he told me that, man, it was just like an eye opener. Like, why aren't you already like a popular creator or popular doing something? I'm like, come on, man, I'll just be doing me, man. You know, it's just like having fun. I just don't record
Yeah.
it.
If you recorded that night, and even did you go to that after party after Texas Live?
No, we didn't. Actually, we went and had like a smaller version of what happened Saturday. So we went to Texas Live, and then it was dead, dead. And, I talked to Berlin at Texas Live. I'm like, bro, like, what's going on? He said, man, I don't know. He's like, I'm trying to figure out now. He said, what's on? I was like, man, they sent me this house party invite. He was like, oh yeah, let me see that joint. I was like, hey, right here. He took a picture of it, and I was like, yeah, man. I was like, well, I guess where we supposed to be going. I don't necessarily know. He was like, well, shit, I'm about to head there now. I'm like, all right. So I went to the other content creators because everybody was just standing outside. So I went to other content creators because I had already talked to them at the event. I was like, bro, what y'all got going on? Like, what's the move? I'm like, shit, I don't know. We waiting on Berlin. I'm like, why is everybody waiting on Berlin? Because first of all, they don't know what's going on himself.
Yeah.
So why are y'all waiting, just standing there waiting on Berlin to move when y'all are content creators too? So, wherever y'all go, the people are going to follow because they kind of came here to see y'all, but y'all follow Berlin. But Berlin did have like the biggest like fans. Like came down like amount of fans. It was
Oh
like
yeah.
Berlin like had the stupidest line like
Yeah.
consecutively, like 2 days in a row.
Uh, him and King Bader.
Hey, Invader.
That man. I seen his line, like it was really short at first because people were like starting early, and I'm like, yeah, I got time to come back, and see Vader, like, but man, I'm like, I just took my L. I took my L down. It was like it was a lowercase L, because I'm like, oh, it's King Vader, but like it's still a L.
Was that for the premiere?
I think it was the premiere and the meet and greet. He had one with I can't pronounce his name. I'm not gonna say it. I feel bad if
Minicon?
yes, yeah, yeah. It was them two. Uh,
Never seen that dude before in my life.
same,
No
same,
offense to Minicon if you see this.
man, same.
But I know like he got out there was like, I ain't even gonna talk about. But I'm gonna say it anyway. He got out there and did the Miss Sally walk. I was like, what is this?
who is who? What? is that guy?
And he talking about everybody around me start busting out laughing. I was like, bro, I was not trying to be disrespectful. I just didn't know who he was. And then the song really wasn't, it was like annoying and catchy. And I was like, but it was whack. But it was like annoying and catchy. So I was just like, Miss Sally Walk, huh? And then there was like, it was like three of them on stage and it was turned like, I was like, hey, okay, see you, Miss Sally Walk. You know what I mean? But it was,
Who?
I ain't know who he was. He had another concert up there in that little room at the Sheraton.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
And I like walked and peeked my head in briefly, and I saw him with his shirt off, and I was like, nope. And I turned around and walked.
Was that Saturday?
Yep.
Oh, with it was him, F,
Yeah.
uh, heavily controlled. Man, man.
I only knew half. I ain't know none of them. I got to talk with half too. That's pretty cool.
I had a couple dope conversations with F. It was crazy because the first time I walked up to him and like he wanted to shake my hand. It's like I love the creativity with this cosplay. I'm like, oh, thank you. And he said, hey man, like hey, you great too. Like like he just gave me some inspiring words, and I'm like, oh, that touched
Really,
my
that
heart, bro.
I tell people at home, people don't even know who RDC World is or
Oh
Berlin.
yeah,
People, back at home, and it's like you think about the level of success that they have. It's like it's not even that big, but just being at Dreamcon, it makes you think that it's like, wow, these people actually have a really strong fan base that
yeah.
really support them. It may not be a super big amount of people, but it makes you feel like it's a big amount of people because it's like the amount of support they give. The fans are hype. They're really, really passionate. You know what I mean?
Oh,
And
hands down.
that makes you feel like you may be on celebrity status. You might feel like if you're one of them, you may feel like a celebrity after that. I was watching some of them. Like some of them, I don't necessarily approve their comments about how DreamCon went because I think there's a certain level of humbleness that you still have to have and understanding that you got to have with the people that's coming to see you. Like it was these guys I met, these three guys, and they really just wanted, I guess they really just wanted to be like the content creators. So they were like walking around with the content creators. Like while the content creators, it was like the first day, they were really just walking around just because
Yeah,
they didn't know where they're supposed to be at. So they were just out on the floor. And these were like Trey, 3MG Live, I'm Dante, Joe, and PG, JoJo. It was all of them, that was all together. I think Crack was with them too. And they was all walking around together. And these three random guys, I thought they were with them. So the three random guys walking with them. And I'm expecting them to be with the group. Well, when I went to the part where all the content creators going in and you couldn't go no farther because Auntie was sitting there at the door and she was like, you got your badge.
yeah.
I went right there to talk to the rest of the content creators I was over there. And I seen them coming and they were trying to go in the back with the content creators. And when I saw them, I was like, is it, I was like, y'all content creators? And I was like, yeah, but we're our guests or whatever. And I'm like, oh, I said, oh, I see what y'all was doing. I said, y'all gonna same type of stuff I was doing. I was like, but they were different. They were like tagging. I was more so just like creeping in the side of an event so I could get
Yeah.
and stuff like that. I didn't too much care about following nobody. But anyways, some of them was commenting like, yeah, um, these guys were following us the whole time. They were being weird, you know what I mean? And just like some creepos, just to get like laughs out of demeaning somebody else from doing it was kind of weird, you're following these guys around. But I mean, like from what they were saying, they were like just chopping it up with y'all. So if they were following y'all and just chopping it up with y'all, then if it was me and I was one of the content creators and they was following us around and they were literally like talking to us, and I feel like shit, let them come back in too. You know what I mean? That would just been me. I'd have been like, let them come back. They've been, talking with us this whole time. They ain't been weird. They've been sitting here the whole time asking to take pictures or being like invasive. We just having regular conversation. So, just kick it with us, bro. And that would have been like the VIP experience. People live for stuff like that. It's like, man, I got a chance to have this more than VIP experience just from talking with these guests. And now they got me backstage and I get to see what everybody else is doing and stuff like that. I get to experience what it's like being a content at Dreamcon. That's just break up with them instead of talking about them calling them weird. You know what I mean? Because everybody's kind of uncomfortable at the event. You know what I mean? And
Yeah.
everybody supposed to be able to feel comfortable with their weirdness. You know what I mean? We're all weird in our own way. We do our own kind of stuff. I mean, like, I looked at you the first day, you had the grandpa wig on. And I was like, hey, y'all see that dude with the grandpa wig on? I didn't know it was you at first. I was like, bro, I kept seeing you because everybody there was short. So I could see you over everybody. All I saw was the wig. Like, bro, this wig is killing me, bro. So it's like all types of people that I on a normal basis, if I see you out in public and people would have had some of these clothes on, or just on the people, period. I was just being like, you weird, you know what I mean? But since all that DreamCon, that we understand that, you understand your fan base is going to be weird. And how they're going to come up and approach you is going to be weird because a lot of people have social anxiety.
Yeah.
A lot of them, they don't really know how to interact with other people because they've been bullied or treated weird growing up. Because they was interested in anime, or they were extremely passionate about anime, and they got ostracized in school, or just growing up, going through life, people just put them out. So for you to be a content creator and talk about them like that, I don't necessarily approve of that. I think you kind of got to understand where they're coming from. They don't fully understand those boundaries and things like that. They're really just trying to get to know you. They want to be your friend. They just don't know how to be your friend. Um, they want to have pictures with you, but they don't want to bother you. But they're kind of there to get pictures with you.
Yeah.
And so because they are passionate fans of yours, in my sense, man, no matter how tired you get or how tired I would be, hey, let's take pictures like Berlin was doing. Berlin was taking pictures of everybody. He fucked up the time schedule and everything.
Yeah.
So, I mean, and I understand what they were saying. They do kind of need some kind of security of some sort because, like I said, these were the weird kids from school. Uh, they don't have really good social skills. You know what I mean? They don't understand boundaries and stuff like that. So if you go in the pit, they might walk up in the bathroom on you while you trying to pee, trying to get pictures and stuff because they don't get it. They weird, man. They didn't learn all this stuff growing up because people kind of, pushed them on the outside and didn't really connect with it. They just called them weird and left it at that and talked about it, made them feel bad. These people really don't understand um, or get it. So
What's his name? Uh, Long Beach Griffey. He had, I would say he had kind of some sort of security, but it was someone that just kept him moving. Like he never stopped. Like he would take like one brief second to like do something and then just dip. Like he was always on the go. Um, yeah, that was like, um, that's how I kind of felt when I'm kind of the same way where like I'll stick with Pete like I'll stick with people when it's like, oh, this may be this may be like an appropriate time. But Blasphemous HD, Lean Cuisine. So them two. I met Blasphemous and me and him chopped it up a couple times and then
not
uh
no blasphemous was, bro. He walked up to me. You know what I mean? He was like, "Oh, yo, what's good?" And I'm like, "Is he have me mistaken for somebody else or something?" And ever since then, man, we kind of just every time I seen him, I chopped up with him, and then eventually we talked some more. And he told me he was a DJ, and I'm like, oh, okay, whatever. Man, this had you DJing the party. He said, man, we went to the party. They shut the party down and blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, oh, okay, I guess. I still don't know who you are.
I was like, I used to, I was watching his videos back in like 2015, 16, and I was just so happy I could see him. And then like he just became like a regular person. Me and him was just chopping it up. And then he said I was walking down and he hit me. I don't know how to do it. You seen Lean? I'm like, Lean. Oh, he talking about Lean Cuisine, and he's shouting this dude name out from the like that like main hall. Lean, lean, lean looks up, looking for himself, and I'm with them. I'm with them. I'm with them for like a little minute, talking. Just like we was roasting lean because he didn't know. Because he thought like he was looking around when people were like actively looking for him, and yeah, we was having a good time roasting him for a little bit. Then he said, "Hey man, where we going next?" Like someone, it wasn't like blasphemous or lean, but like it was someone pat like did the chest thing again, and he said, "Where we going again? Like, where are we going?" I'm like, dang, I integrated something decent. Let me just. I felt bad because I felt like I was intruding, so like I just left. But when I started getting inebriated, that's when I just kind of I,
Yeah.
I didn't care because I care, but then I'm like, hey, let me know if you want me to like leave you alone, and then I'll definitely leave. But then some people be too polite and be like, can you please just leave me alone? And I felt really bad because now I'm thinking about it, like there's a lot of like conversations that I may have had with people when I was inebriated that they were like, yeah, can you just like, yeah, but yeah, that was a yeah. And I was about to say something else, same thing else happened, but that way smaller degree. Completely weird. But do you remember an ambulance coming to the hotel?
No, whoa, why?
Oh man, this was like the second day. This is I kind of calmed down. I missed like the closing ceremony, but I missed the closing ceremony, and I just kind of did me. I went to the bar and I was sipping some henny, and I seen like I seen like the ambulance come up, and then I seen them come down with like someone on a stretcher. And I'm like, I wonder what happened to them. I I didn't know if it was somebody that was like at the convention or if it was just a random person, but oh man, they were stressed. I'm like, oh, that's yeah, that was just a whole weird situation that like I looked at, and as soon as I like they came down, they brought my food. I'm like, I didn't care about that. So yeah, I'm so hungry now. I'm just thinking about them. This they were, oh man,
Remember you
those
almost gave
sandwiches
that
so
lady
good.
$100 tip?
What's up?
I said, you remember you almost gave that lady $100 tip?
When?
That was Friday when you first met us. You was like, man, I thank y'all because you saved me from getting that lady $100 tip.
Yup.
And we was getting ready to go to where we going? We were going to I think it was
Texas Live, I think.
and then you said, all right, guys, I'm coming to you, blah, blah. And he was like, well, I don't know. I'm kind of drunk. I was like, Nate, yeah, man, just go to bed. We'll catch up with you tomorrow. He was like, yeah, I'm gonna go to bed.
I
Okay, bro.
was I was thinking about that like, man, y'all ain't invite me to the pool. Y'all ain't invite me to the pool, then I was upset. And then I'm like, you know what? I didn't need to come down to the pool. I see y'all down. I see y'all down there too. I was so jealous. I was so mad. And then I realized I just woke up from a 2 hour nap in the bathroom. So I said, let me just let me just recharge for tomorrow.
Yeah, we was kicking it, bro. It was so fun. That was like the only part I've been to where it was fun without sex being involved. You know what I mean? Like, not saying that, engaging in sex, but sex being the objective. You know what I mean?
Ah, okay. Yeah.
You go to the party, you're like, yeah, I'm about to give me a shorty, I'm gonna take it back to the room, and boom, bam, bing. Yeah, you like anime, you know what I mean? And then, anime and chill on and watch the subtitles while I clap the cheeks. But it
Sub a
was
dub.
subtitles while you read subtitles while you clap the cheeks. But
So
it depends on what it is for me, sub to dub. If it's something I really like, I watch sub because I really care about what they're saying. Because sometimes dubs will be taking stuff out. But if I don't really care, I'm just watching it for, just the action or, not necessarily that into the story. I watch dub, you know.
that's a funny visual because I'm imagining like you put on some you put on something that you think you ain't gonna like, it's sub and they going pretty hard. Like you clapping, and then it's like, whoa, whoa, like what do you do? Do you just stop and do you just stop and watch? Oh my god.
You got to learn how to do multitask, multitask, man. You watch and get your little thing going on. Like, yep, you gotta make sure they ain't looking at you. So they don't know that you looking at the TV. And you gotta look back periodically because they may be looking back at you.
Yeah.
Like, look back, you gotta look like, yeah, yeah. And then, when they turn back around, you go back and, yeah,
What
yeah.
if what if she don't look back at all? She's trying to watch too, and it's like, hey, chill out, slow down.
Okay, that's even better. They're both. They're trying to watch the show and get down at the same time. We on the same vibe, you know. Like vibe. So hey, need me a shorty like that. Anime and chill. Not necessarily chilling. Anime and freaking.
Man, I'm trying to get into that next year, low key. But man, you know who I'm trying to get at. You know who I'm trying to get at.
I can't even think, bro. It's so many. I mean, let's see.
There's so many that I told you. Or
Who did I ain't even gonna say.
don't be saying no names. Don't be saying no names. But like, there was one like popular one. There was one popular one I sent you like Wednesday, Tuesday, and there was
Yeah,
another.
yeah.
Yeah, hug. I'm trying to pull a hug, man. I need some help with that one.
I remember now. I remember now. But when you said popular, I was like, oh, bing, 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 bing. I remember. I remember Shorty. April had told me about her.
There was another one I was feeling, but I'm like, I ain't want to kill the vibe. So yeah, you won't believe like I don't think you'll guess that one. Um,
Color socks.
if I say it, it's gonna be too obvious. If I say it,
Yeah, if it was color socks, that would have been obvious.
um, hmm.
Oh, you told me it was an African chick.
No, not her. I
Oh, that was it.
I don't know if she would watch this. That's why I'm like, man,
You could just message. Hey, you just send it to my message, man.
yeah. Um, but man, I blocked so hard for this one dude. Like it was bad because it was him and that one other dude, that lanky that skinny black dude with the afro. It was him and then this other dude, and they was talking to that one African chick, and the grown one. Me and her was talking. Well, yeah, we was talking about 25 is a way bigger difference in age than 23. Well, 25 23 is a big age gap or whatever. Me and her was talking, but nah, they was talking, and I was like, I'm sorry, I have to do this. I hate interrupting. I hate putting in odd numbers, but I sat my big ass down and I cuss. I sat my big ass down and I made it 5 people and the other dude left. I feel like I blocked so hard because like like I be feeling bad because I'm feeling bad for blocking people. I'm like somebody has to get butt in. Somebody has to get butt tonight, and it has to be help from like I have to help them. I want to help them so bad. Oh man, I want to help Jonathan out, man, because that brother was starving. That
Hey, my boy John, man, he was sweetheart.
oh yeah, I ain't gonna hold you. Like, I ain't gonna hold you. I seen him like so many times during that convention, and he was just like, I'm like, like he was just kind of like I don't say he was mugged up. He just had like a weird face whenever he seen me, and then once we like really like sat down, it was like it was pretty nice. Cool dude.
Oh, cool, man. You know, he just a little eccentric. You know what I mean? But who was that, man? Oh, it was a light skinned chick that I kept. I was going in on her, bro. That just was just so funny. She probably did not like me after that.
Which it wasn't old girl cousin, huh?
No, skinny chick with the big head.
I know what you
And like I felt like she was trying to talk to me, and I was like I was not having it. Like I was not into it at all. And every time she came to me, I was like, yeah, you know, I ain't got nothing to say to you.
Oh, was that the one she went to sleep early?
I don't remember, bro.
She was she with the African girl?
I hooked her up with light skinned dude, uh the super handsome guy that was tall with the beard and the ponytail.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah.
You can help you couldn't do it. You're like, hey Nate, come, hey, you couldn't alley oop me nothing. You couldn't you couldn't be
Hey,
Johnson.
it happened naturally, man. I was trying to get out the situation myself because I guess I wasn't in the mood to, you know, vibe with nobody like that.
Yeah.
So, and then also on top of that, I felt like she was kind of shallow because of other kind of reasons. You know, I was kind of tuned in that night after we kind of partied and everybody did the sheesh. I went around, started talking to everybody, and um, that was an experience for me too. How God was able to move with me being drunk and high. So that kind of puts a lot of stuff people say about you, you know, about God, out the way because I went around and had to talk to everybody and kind of got in their business. You know, some people got mad because I was talking about their business out there in public, but I was like, I felt like I kind of this is my gift to you for coming out here and supporting me. And if God is talking, then it's kind of just to let you know that he's here and he hears you, and that he's not ignoring you and not paying you any attention. It's just let you know. So some random dude that you don't even know that well came up and told you something about yourself that should nobody out here know. And now all of a sudden you're just like, how you know this? How you know this? I'm like, oh man, God told me, and I'm just telling you, and I want you to know that God sees you. He's still here. He's gonna be there for you. And you got something such that you need to deal with, and so on and so forth to get yourself free. A lot of people was shocking down from emotional stuff. Actually, it felt like a whole bunch of people out there was just had issues in that area. But I feel like that's just a generational thing for us. A lot of us have a lot of emotional trauma from parents or just growing up, going through school because kids didn't understand how to communicate. So they did it through anger, lashing out, even physically, to other kids that they didn't understand. So just that night being able to go around and talk to everybody. And then when she came and I was like, red flag.
Mm.
I was like, nope. She was like, she followed me, bro. Like she was in one area and everything. I know. I went to the other side. She was over there, and I was like, okay, well, I was like, I guess you just really know what I had to say. I was like, I got nothing to say to you right now. I was like, you got a lot of stuff going on. And I was like, I don't want to talk to you, But after all that, I got a chance to talk to light skinned dude, tall light skinned buddy. Uh, we go Suave, or um, I actually think he was Middle Eastern. I don't know, but it was a handsome dude. Hey, dude was a handsome dude. He was tall. He was in shape. He had the beard. You know what I'm saying? He had the
The,
ponytail, and
I,
he came over there. He was talking to me, and I was over there talking to her. I really wasn't talking. I was talking to somebody else, but she was there, so I was kind of talking to her on the side. And I was like, bro, we're gonna talk to her. I was like, this is my boy. I forgot his name now. I was like, this is my boy so and so. Like, so and so, this is my homegirl, blah blah blah, whatever her name is.
yeah,
And they started talking. I was like, great.
mission accomplished.
Huh?
Mission accomplished.
Yeah. She was fine though. I ain't gonna hold you. I ain't even gonna lie. She was fine. She knew she was fine too. That's another reason. Yeah, she was fine. Like,
I brought two people out there that I'm like, oh, I could. No, I brought one out there, and she left because she got invited to the after party, and then there was another one. There was another one that got brought out there by I can't remember. I can't remember by who, but she was light skinned, glasses. I can't remember, but yeah, she brought someone else out there, and me and her was chopping it up every now and then throughout the convention, and she ran up and hugged me. I'm like, oh, I'm trying to remember her, but I'm like, oh yeah, like she prob okay, she may watch this. The one I'm talking about now, she may watch this. Um, but she may not remember it. So yeah, um, yeah, she was drunk when I seen her. Like she was, yeah, like yeah. Me and her chopped it up for a little bit, and I said, okay, let me go back inside, and I'm gonna see what I can do. I'm gonna see what I can make happen. I can't. I seen her go back inside with the red cup. She had some tequila and some juice in her whatchamacallit. I just took my L after that. That was one of my big L's of the weekend. But majority dubs. Like I would, like it was, yeah, it was like that night, like that weekend was just perfect, like just amazing, man. If I could do it all over again, I I probably wouldn't change a thing, man. Wait, you drove to Waffle House high and drunk?
yeah.
Hey man, hey, I would clap, but I don't know how loud that's gonna be. But
I went to college, bro.
that was, and then it was like so early in the morning too.
Yeah, man. I was so mad. One thing, bro. What I got, I was telling everybody because I was at Dreamcon. I swear, I felt like a content creator because no matter where I was at, those people walking up to me like dapping me up, like, "Yo, Nigel, what you getting into later?" Blah 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 blah. I'm like, yeah, I don't know, but whatever it is, I look and let you know what the move is or whatever. And people wanted me to come to them and stand in this line. Somebody wanted me to come over and stand in this line. But I was having people meet content creators, and man, I was drained, man. Like when I left, like I'm happy to be home now because like it wasn't like I was physically tired. I just felt drained. Like You know, that done took my energy. I was like, I
Yeah,
need to come home. I need to rejuvenate. I understand what all the content creators were saying because everybody was like, "Bro, I'm drained, bro." Like, had to talk to all those people. My voice was going. Everybody's voice was going. I'm like, man, like I wouldn't trade it for the world, but I was tired. I was like,
yeah,
man, like I just felt for the first couple of days, I was like physically tired. But after that, I was just like I needed to go home and just rejuvenate. Just needed to get my energy back. But I'll tell you, man, next year gonna be the move. Bro.
oh
You
yeah,
know, we all done connected. That's how to do our little thing. I don't know. They are working on it, so I ain't really been looking into it. I figured they gonna do it. And I'm gonna just have stuff down as backup. Um, I need to find a venue. I don't know. One dude said something about a warehouse. Um, I'm not completely sure yet. I want to be somewhere everybody be safe. You know what I mean? But I want everybody to have fun. We got fun DJ.
yeah,
I know there's a lot of DJs that be there at Dreamcon, so that don't DJ. Uh,
most definitely.
I might get in contact with some of the content creators if I can do it. It may not be this upcoming Dreamcon, maybe the next one, because after
Yeah,
we throw a legit party and have like a legit party, like our own thing, like an actual venue, actually set up, people actually wanting to come and expecting to experience this party, then it's like, all right, so then the content creators probably want to be a part. Hey man, who's over this party I'll be having at DreamCon? Oh, that's Nigel. Like, oh, Nigel. Oh, Nigel. Like, oh yeah, Nigel on Instagram. All right, yeah. Let me contact him. Then we all have to work on setting up something together to
yeah,
where I can just be like, all right, so Nigel presents party, blah blah blah, so on and so forth. Nigel hosted party by Nigel, whatever, and then probably be like an inside DreamCon thing, like a DreamCon exclusive party. Everybody that knows about it.
yeah.
Whoever going is just like the people that go every year.
Since I found out your last name, I've been low key claiming you as my cousin, dog. I'm like, man, this like on some real stuff. Like a lot of my actual cousins, they don't be claiming me, and I'm like, I'll just claim everybody that's Jackson. Like it just about everybody I know that are Jacksons are cool as hell, and you man, you just you. Like I want
And Jackson on Twitter.
you what?
I claim Scott Jackson on Twitter. I'll be like, y'all,
Y'all go follow my cousin.
yeah, but y'all, my cousin, ain't she cute?
Man,
Yeah,
if we could, if like there's a way we could like link up and do like I didn't have this in mind until like last week, but I've been thinking about doing skits, and if you could be in them, that would be perfect. Like
yep.
if and like I honestly like if I could have you as like my main, it's like one of my main people for like this other podcast I want to do. That'd be great too. Um, but yeah, like just whenever you can, just let me know like your schedule, and like I would love to have you more often. Like I don't want to take up too much of your day. So like, is there anywhere where people can find you at?
Uh, cool underscore Nigel on Instagram, and then Jackson too cool on Twitter.
All right, got anything coming up, man?
Um, church. I'm going to a wedding. My best friend get married Saturday.
Okay, okay.
That's what I'm getting ready to go do right now. Actually, I got to go get fitted, and we got the rehearsals tomorrow. Wedding on Saturday. That's pretty much it, man. I did have some plans. I wanted to do, I'm a big horror movie fan.
Okay. What's your
So
favorite movie? What's your favorite horror movie?
mm, I couldn't pick just one, but if I had to, it all depends on types. If it's like, like a scary person or something like that, it'd be like Jeepers Creepers. He's like one of my favorites.
Yeah.
Comes down to Ghost or something. Have to be the Conjuring series. I like the whole series. The series is dope. Uh, and I pick Final Destination over uh um whatever that movie's called. Again, dang, what's the movie called? Well, I'm gonna say Spiral because I can't remember the other Jigsaw. Saw. Okay, so
Oh.
I pick Final Destination over Saw.
Oh, okay.
I agree with that, but
I
I
like
just
that.
Final Destination better. You know what I mean? Saw's a little too gory for me.
See, it was
And I
funny. I was finna stop. I was gonna stop the recording, but like now we'll talk more. Jeez.
like, man, the Human Centipede is dope. You know what I
Oh,
mean? You see Human Centipede?
yes.
ah. oh,
I almost got fired from work for watching that movie.
Human Centipede, dope, man.
There was another one. I'm not even gonna say the movie because how vile it is, but man, that's that. Oh man. Oh
Trying
man.
to be fighting dudes things off.
Hmm? Now
Oh,
it's a I'll send it to you later. Like I don't recommend watch. It's so much, but mine would like I'm an old school person. Like I enjoy like The Thing, Alien,
thing
Night of the
man.
Living Dead.
I'm not that much of a Night of the Living Dead fan, I guess. I guess it's because I like it doesn't sound like one of them little wheelie thingies. Little what you call it, little hoverboard. Uh,
Um, oh, and the faculty. I love the faculty.
Faculty. Let's see. Have you seen that movie with when everybody's trapped in the office and then they just start getting killed randomly? What is the name of that movie? I can't remember that movie. That movie was pretty funny.
That sounds so familiar. I was gonna say Escape Room or
Kind of like a great one, but it's not.
what was that movie? I don't know. I think about Devil too. I'm thinking about Devil.
That was dope.
Oh yeah, I love that.
It was like everybody was at work and they locked the and everybody inside and everybody dude had like trapped like killing everybody. I think it's like one guy, I think they found out who it was. He was like,
You
you know,
sound. Let me wait. It might be. Say something real quick.
la 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 la.
You sound kind of muffled, but yeah. I don't want to take up too much of your time, so I'm just gonna. I'm gonna stop recording right now. I'm gonna sign off. Uh, thank you so much. Thank you for so much being a part of this, Nigel. All right.